Hey everyone, Ryan here. Today I want to talk about something very, very serious and has only gotten worse over the past 10 years, and that's suicide. Now, no one can read another person's mind. No one has that power. And that's a good thing for some things and a really bad thing when it comes to not being able to read someone's mind when it comes to them wanting to and going to commit suicide. But I wrote down some things that I read online where you can help detect from your friends, your family members, and these are signs that they're going down a dark path and are really close to suicide. So if you notice any of these things, in a friend, a family member, a co-worker that you really care about, get an intervention with, it doesn't have to be an intervention. It's not like 10, 20 people. It could be like 3 other people. But the only way to prevent people that we love from committing suicide is looking for those signs. And well, I wrote down some stuff, and I'll just read them, and if you see any of these signs, notice any of these signs in your friends or family members, talk to not just them and ask them how they're doing, but maybe, sit down with them and a few other people, because they need help. Anyways, I'm going to read some of them off that I got online. Talking about wanting to die. That's obvious. Talking about feeling hopeless or having no purpose. Talking about feeling trapped or being in unbearable pain. Talking about being a burden to others. Acting anxious, agitated, or reckless. Like whatever, taking risks. Yeah. Anyways, withdrawing or feeling isolated. showing rage or talking about seeking revenge and displaying extreme mood swings. I mean, these things especially go for friends or family members who, never show these signs before. They're always happy and always joking around, always smiling. But with that being said, Robin Williams, he committed suicide, and up to the very last day, he was joking around. But I think it's more with Robin Williams. He was a comedian, and he hid it for many years. He suffered from mental illness for many, many years. But if you have a family member or a friend that has never even shown any sign of suicide and have shown any of these signs, I also wrote down some things that can cause a person to commit suicide and start acting these things that I wrote down. A history of trauma or abuse. To me, that's a huge one. That's a big one. I've talked to females, a few, who have told me that they were molested or raped. They told me to keep it a secret, and I have. And if you know someone who's molested or raped, then they could definitely want to commit suicide someday. It could be anytime. No one knows what's going through someone's mind. It may have happened when they were 14, 15, 16, and they could be in their 30s or 40s. That never goes away. That never goes away. I can't even imagine those innocent poor women, or girls, young girls. Anyways, family history of suicide. That's something that I guess it makes sense, but it's something that I hear a lot about. I'm a true crime fan, and when they're trying to solve a murder and they think it's suicide, and it turns out it's not suicide, but they talk about how the victim, the murder victim, who they thought committed suicide, has a family history of suicide. So yeah, that's a big one. I don't know why they're connected. I mean, every mental illness, that's something that's handed down through genetics. But committing suicide, it's real. It's real. I don't know if the person who commits suicide thinks, well, my uncle committed suicide. He was sad, depressed. Maybe I should do it. But it's real. So if you know someone who's showing signs of possibly wanting to commit suicide and know that they have a history of suicides, try, like I said, interventions. I don't know if one thing, like one person talking, could stop someone from committing suicide. I think it takes like an intervention of at least 3 or 4 people. I really do, sadly. But whatever works. Recent job or financial loss. Yeah, that. If you lose your job, have to file for bankruptcy, it's a sad reason to want to kill yourself, but it happens. It doesn't matter the reason you commit suicide. Unless you just got done killing an innocent person or doing like a mass shooting. I have no sympathy for the cowards that kill themselves right after and burn in hell. I'm talking about the good people. The good people that need help. And last but not least, recent breakup or divorce. Heartache. Yeah. I've been there one time. My heart was broken, and it lasted for a few years, and I thought about suicide, but I'm a coward. I could never kill myself. I could never do it over anything, no matter what. So I had to live with the pain, crying every day. But there's people that kill themselves, losing someone they loved. Breaking up with them, wanting a divorce. Anyways, mental illness and suicide, and it's really sad. Makes me get emotional. But I just wanted to talk about some things that if you see in someone, please do something. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.